Hi guys, it's Nompilo here and welcome back to my space. So today we will be talking about Carolina Herrera. So fragrances from Carolina Herrera, and we're not just going to be talking about them. I decided to rank this line. So I'm not saying I've got all of the perfumes, all of the Carolina perfumes out there, but I've got about 5 with me. I've used quite a few of them, so I know how they pull up. So yeah, today we're going to be ranking from obviously my most favorite, because why not, to the least favorite. And so yeah, let's jump into the video. So first of all, I'm gonna say these fragrances that I have today, most of them are described as oriental and floral. So yes, some of them have got ambery notes, but they're described mostly as oriental floral. So according to me, these fragrances that I have today are mostly summer fragrances. That's where I would use them. I've used some of them in winter and realized that they don't pull up as much as they would in summer. So yeah, I would advise, if you've got any of these that I'm going to talk about today, they are summer fragrances. They work great in summer where you've got the sun, where you've got the heat. So yeah, coming at number 1, this is exciting. Coming at number 1 is none other than, for me, it will be Carolina Herrera Good Girl Blush. So it's this one right here, Carolina Herrera Good Girl Blush. I love this perfume. Probably this is a surprise to many, you know, not everybody, but probably quite a handful of people. I love Carolina Herrera. I love the softness of it. I love the femininity of it. This fragrance is super feminine. It's super sexy and it's nice. It's calm, but it is very powerful. Don't get it wrong. Don't get it twisted. This is a powerful fragrance. The opening is very much, it's very sweet. It's rosy. It's fruity. However, the power of this is in the dry down. The dry down is nice. So yeah, it does stay quite a bit with this sweetness and the rosiness. And guys, you would notice that most of these perfumes that I have today, I'm not going to talk about perfumes that I don't have, but the ones that I have today, rose is a very familiar ingredient or familiar note. Most of these perfumes, they contain rose. And the one thing I like about rose in perfumes is you can double with it, you can layer it with it, you can layer it with other fragrances. It plays really well. So one thing I noticed about this line, you can layer with perfumes, you can layer with your, you know, for example, let's say Tom Ford Lost Cherry, for example, your Parfums de Mali perfumes, you know, Delena exclusive. You can layer these very well and they play very safe and very cheerful with other fragrances. So yeah, Good Girl Blush will be coming in at number 1 with the rosy, fruity opening, which is sweet. It's not sickly sweet, but it is sweet. Most people would like the sweetness. And then the dry down is very much powdery. It is still sweet, but it's very much powdery, very much creamy, very much milky, but it does carry a punch, especially if you wear this in summer and you sit outside. I am telling you, you're gonna love yourself. Forget people loving you, you will love yourself. I do love Carolina Herrera Good Girl Blush, and I think they have an Alexa or Elixir. I'm waiting to get that one and see what the tea is all about. But yeah, this is my favorite of all the Herreras that I have, all the nice, lovely shoe stiletto perfume. I love them, but this will be my number 1. As I said, it is long lasting, especially in summer, especially if you're walking outside, you sit outside. It's a gift that keeps giving. So yeah, I love the femininity of it. I love the sexiness of it. I love the creaminess of it. I love everything about this perfume. And I do wish I could have gotten a bigger size, but I got this as a tryout. I was like, if I don't like it, it's a small size, it's okay, I can use it and finish it. And my oh my, I really do love this perfume. Okay, so this comes in at number 1. Moving on. So coming in at number 2 with this line is the Carolina Herrera Very Good Girl. Now this perfume opens up really sweet. It is fruity, it is juicy, it is seductive. The rose in here mixed with the lychee, it's absolutely beautiful. And then you've got the red currant coming in with the sweetness. It's like, for me, it's gorgeous. The one thing I love about this, it does stay on my skin. It's the one perfume that if I spray on my skin, it does stay. I don't have to just spray on my clothes, but even on my skin, I can smell it for, it will give me about probably 3 hours, fair enough, but it does stay on my skin. Now, yes, you would need to top up with this perfume. It is gorgeous, it is beautiful, but you would need to top up. But for me, it comes in at number 2 because I'm in love with the rose that is in here, mixed with the red currant, mixed with the lychee. It's juicy. It's like when you bite into a really nice, beautiful apple or, you know, pear, it gives out that nice juiciness. Used in summer, it's beautiful. If it gets hit by the sun, it comes back to life. So yeah, I love this. If I was to layer this perfume, I would layer it probably with Angel Nova. I would layer it with you know, Lost Cherry or any other fruity fragrance out there, or rosy fragrance. It plays very well, as I said before, it plays very well with other fragrances, and it is easygoing. So this will be coming in at number 2, Carolina Herrera Very Good Girl. Now, don't let this color fool you. This is only a 30 ml. If you buy a 50 ml, a 50 ml comes with a red, deep red shoe. If you buy a 50 ml or 100 ml. Now, I used to have a 50 ml before, but I gave it away to a friend. Not because I didn't like it, but to me, it made a really good gift at the time. And then, of course, I missed it. And then I went out and got in a 30 ml. Simple. Now, guys, at number 3, we've got none other than Very Good Girl Elixir. Right? Hopefully I'm saying that right, because my pronunciation sucks. But yeah, this is Very Good Girl Elixir. So it's meant to be a stronger version of the Very Good Girl. So it's meant to be a stronger version of this one. Yeah, however, for me, obviously this is the winner. As I said, it comes in at second, and then you've got this one. This is the elixir. Now, apparently the elixirs, or any elixir, is supposed to be stronger than the original. I will say this with this one, why this one is coming at number 3 instead of 2. This perfume is gorgeous, it's beautiful, don't get me wrong. It opens up with, instead of red currant, it opens up with black cherry. I almost said black currant. It opens up with black cherry. Now, the sweetness of this perfume will knock you out. The black cherry is beautiful, it's gorgeous, it's sweet. Somebody would say it is very, it's annoying, it's sickly sweet, right? The black cherry in here is sweet, and for some people it could be sickly sweet, but for me, I love the sweetness of here. It doesn't bother me, it doesn't annoy me. Of course, you've got the rose, you've got the tuberose, you've got the vanilla, you know, the normal usual players. However, as much as the opening is really sweet, it's strong, it's fruity, the dry down gives me almost similar to this, but in a weaker way. I don't know how, because this is supposed to be stronger than that. But however, this is strong in the opening. It is very strong in the opening compared to the original. But personally, for me, the dry down in here is not very strong. It doesn't have good longevity on my skin. I will say that. It doesn't have good longevity on my skin compared to the Very Good Girl original. So yeah, it is a bit of a nuisance because all these perfumes are called good girls. And you know me, I tend to forget, and then I end up going good girl with everything. But yeah, this will be the very good girl elixir. It comes in at number 3 because it opens up really strong, really sweet, really fruity. But however, the dry down is a bit rosy with a bit of vanilla. It is a little bit more powdery. It's a little bit more softer. And according to me, since we are ranking, this comes in at number 3 because it does not stay long on my skin. Now, here is the trick. If you feel like these perfumes don't stay long, what I do as I do. I just mix the two. They play really well. That's the one thing I love about this line. They play really well with other fragrances. So you can just pick up the two and layer them and off you go. The one thing about rose, you can spray as much as you want. You just smell like rose the tree. That's it. You know, so I love this because, you know, you can mix the two. But if I am to rank, or if I am to tell somebody, I prefer this one more than this one. That's why this is coming in at number 3. This will be Very Good Girl Elixir by Carolina Herrera. Elixir, the word is Elixir. I may be pronouncing it wrong because of the way I talk. However, this is the Elixir Very Good Girl. So moving on. So guys, at number 4, we have got, for me, it will be Good Girl Leisure. Now, Good Girl Leisure, hopefully, again, I'm saying that right. I love the bottle. Look at that. Oh, I love it. The sad part about this fragrance, apparently it's been discontinued or something like that. You can still find it in certain websites if you really, you know, if you want to try it, if you like it. I bought mine from Look Again. It's not a very popular website. But yeah, you can find yours in Look Again. It's in the UK. I don't know whether it's there in the States, but in the UK, this perfume, I believe it's still there at Look Again. But otherwise, it's been discontinued. Why it's been discontinued, I don't know, but it's one of the beautiful perfumes. Now, it's supposed to be a weaker version of the original, which is the Good Girl, where everything started, where it all started. However, this comes in at number 4 for a reason that, compared to the Good Girl, I personally love this perfume. I love it, and as strangely as it may seem, I love the fact that it's soft compared to the original. Now, this one and the original, they share the same sort of ingredients except for one, right? And that one ingredient plays a difference when mixed with other ingredients. Now, this one has got what they call dulce de leche. If you look into the ingredients, there is dulce de leche, and that makes this ingredient this perfume very soft, very feminine, yet very powerful. It is powerful, but it's a bit softer, it's a bit creamier, and mixed with the amber ingredients on here, this is gorgeous. Now, again, the opening is very sweet, it's rosy, it's creamy, but however, the dry down is gentle yet noticeable. So it's gentle yet noticeable, yet powerful. It is, I find this to be long lasting compared to the original. I don't know whether that makes sense. I don't know what it is with my body's chemistry. I would have expected this one to be long lasting, but however, this one is quite long lasting on my skin and it's noticeable. Only that it's not stronger as the other ones, you know, for example, Good Girl Blush. But I love this fragrance. I'm trying to save it. I'm trying to hold on to it. But yeah, so this will be the one. So it is breathtaking, the smell, and is borderline sexy. However, as I said, it does not stay on my skin as much as you know, the other one. So coming in at number 4 will be Good Girl Leger, which for some reason is being discontinued. The Dry Down is it's a bit milky, it's a bit powdery. You can smell the amber notes coming through. You can smell, you know, sandalwood, tonka bean, but however, you know, it's not as strong as the other ones, and the rose in here is not as powerful as the other ones, but it's still a good perfume. If you want it, you can get it before it finishes completely. So coming in at number 4 would be Good Girl Leger. So coming in at number 5, which will be the last perfume of the day, will be the original Good Girl. Now, put your guns down, do not kill me. This is just me ranking these fragrances and it's just my opinion. But however, Good Girl, I mean, yeah, it's a nice perfume, and it's an okay perfume, but for me it comes in at number last. And reason why it's coming in at number last is because this perfume is great in the opening, in a way. You know, it's great in the opening. You've got that rose mixed with the praline, right? It comes in strong, it comes in heavy, it's sweet. The rose is quite sweet. And then a couple of seconds in, this perfume changes. So that sweet note goes away through the window fast. It's like, you know, somebody who comes to use you and then they go. You know, bad example, but roll with it. So yeah, it comes in, the sweetness, and then it quickly goes, it disappears. And then you are left with the rose. Now, a couple of seconds in, the rose dies down, it goes away, and then the base notes, they kick in. You've got jasmine sambac, which is very noticeable here in the Dry Down, right? So you've got jasmine sambac, and then you've got the amber notes coming in. A little bit of rose does hang around, but however, before you know it, everything disappears. So it does not have good longevity on my skin. I will say that again, on my skin compared to the other ones. So for that reason, this fragrance is coming in at number last for now, you know, yeah, for now. So yeah, I mean, the jasmine is what is noticeable here. Jasmine sambac is noticeable on the Dry Down, and then before you know it, it's gone. Now, the thing with me, if I spray a fragrance in my bedroom and by the time I get in my car, I cannot smell the fragrance, we have a problem. So yeah, that is the problem with this perfume. It disappears, going where, I don't know. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. And yeah, and yet it's meant to be the stronger version of Good Girl Leger. So yeah, I mean, I don't know about what you guys feel about this perfume, but for me, it's a disappoint. Now, I bought this perfume first, yeah, before the other ones, before buying the other ones, I bought it first. But yeah, I don't gravitate towards it a lot because of the fact that if I spray it, it goes away. It runs away. It exits the building. So that's the problem. However, if you have this perfume, it's not big deal. It's not a loss. I do this. So on here, I've got Diolo. This is a very big perfume with jasmine. I don't like the opening of it because I feel like it's too harsh. I did do a video before. It's too harsh, and for the price, I nailed it more so for the price. But it is a 2024 perfume. So if you have this perfume, you can layer the two together. You know, they will work really well. They will work in a very fantastic way. If you layer the two together, it's going to help the jasmine on here stay longer. Or another layering combo that I have will be, stay in place, will be this YSL Libra praline. So this is why I sell Libra Praline, and you can layer the two together. This is a gorgeous perfume, guys. It's beautiful. I had funny relationship with it when I first started using it, because I wasn't used to the type of scents, this metallic scents, but I got so many comments on this. So you can put these two together, they work really well. Because honestly, guys, sometimes with fragrances, it's like makeup. If you have a foundation that doesn't work well with your skin by itself, mix it with something else, create a combo, create a concoction, other than putting it away in the bin. You'll be surprised what comes out. I'm used to mixing foundations every time I mix foundations, you know. So do the same thing with perfumes. Just mix them together, as long as you think they'll work well, as long as you think they have the same ingredients or the same major players, you will be fine. So yeah, this is how I'll be mixing this fragrance for it to stay longer. But otherwise, once I'm done with this one, I don't think I'm going to purchase this again. There are other flankers that I'm going to try, other perfumes that I'm going to try. But this one, yeah, it is a disappointment. But I don't think I'll be buying this one again, simply because of its longevity. If they reformulate it, maybe they bring it back again, you know, in another world, in another time, I may consider trying it. But for me, the most disappointing thing is they are discontinuing Good Girl Leger, which I don't know why. But yeah, guys, anyway, thank you for watching. And thank you for those who have subscribed, and thank you for supporting the channel. Have a beautiful day. It's fragrances, it's nothing major. It's like makeup, nothing major. It's not like, you know, you can do whatever you want, as long as what you're doing works with you and doesn't kill other people. I don't care. It's all about play. It's all about fun. Have a beautiful day. Thank you.